Hello again and welcome to OC Trivia, where we're going to play 40 questions of trivia in 15 minutes. There'll be 10 questions per round. You'll have 10 seconds to answer each question. Score 10 points if you get it right, 0 points if you miss it. The last question can earn you up to 100 points. Round 1 is going to be general knowledge. We'll cover Disney phobias, Jerry Crutcher, capitals, and more. And rounds 2 and 3, the theme is April toys and games. That'll be fun. Number 1, round 1, which singer performs Finesse and Grenade and has the real name of Peter Gene Hernandez? 3 seconds. Score yourself 10 points if you put Bruno Mars. Here's number 2. Which branch of the U.S. military celebrates its birthday on September 18th each year? Correct answer is the U.S. Air Force. Number 3. Which island country has Kingston as their capital city? Kingston is the capital of Jamaica. Moving on to number 4. What is the more common name of the chemical formula N2O? 2 potential answers here. $10 points if you said laughing gas or nitrous oxide. Here's number 5. Jerry Cruncher is a character in which Charles Dickens novel? He's a character in the novel A Tale of Two Cities. Now, number 6, multiple choice. How many total names are allowed to be engraved on the Stanley Cup by the winning team? 36, 44, 48, or 52 names? If you've never seen it, it's pretty amazing, but they can carve 52 names right into the Stanley Cup. Here's number 7. Cheerophobia is being afraid of what? Cherries, singing, celebrating, or chairs? This phobia is fearing celebrating. Here's number 8. In the Disney film Beauty and the Beast, what is the first name of the beauty? It is Belle, although they're both attractive in their own ways, right? Here's number 9. Minsk is the capital of which B country? Bolivia, Belgium, Belarus, or Bulgaria? That is the capital of Belarus. All right, number 10, 20 points on a standard keyboard. Which 2 letters have raised bumps to aid in typing by touch only? Score yourself 10 points for each correct answer. F and J. Here is next round, round 2. This will be fun. Games and toys. You'll see pictures of board games, toys, and electronic devices. You just tell me the name of it. That's all you got to do. Here's number 1. Do you remember this game? Throwback. Is it still around? Who knows? Tell me the name. That is called Twister. All right, number 2, name this game. This is the very loud and obnoxious Hungry Hungry Hippos. All right, here's a little electronic toy and game. What was this called? That is called a Speak and Spell. Speak and Spell. Number 4, what is this board game? This is the board for Ticket to Ride. All right, for number 5, another electronic device. What was this game called? The name of this toy was Simon. Moving on to our next electronic game. What is this? Be as specific as possible. Do you know? It is a Game Boy, but it's a Game Boy Advance. Here's number 7. What is the name of this game? I'm plotting my next play actually when I look at that. This is Connect 4. Here is number 8. What was this game called? This toy. This was a very frustrating drawing item called the Etch-a-Sketch. Here is number 9. This is a newer popular game. What is it called? I believe it's newer. It's called Flip 7. Here's number 10. Last one. What is the name of this game? This is the classic game of Kerplunk. Moving to round 3, April history and fun facts. These are just history and pop culture questions and more connected to the month of April. Let's go ahead and do our first question in April history and fun facts. And it is, April is known as the appreciation month for which style of music? Rock, rap, jazz, or disco? April is the month for jazz. Moving on to number 2. In April of 1960, which shoe manufacturer released their first boot, Model 1460? Nike, Red Wing, Doc Martin, or Clark's? 10 points if you said Doc Martens, and they are super comfortable. Here is number 3. Which female tennis star was stabbed during a match by Gunter Parsheen in April 1993? It was terrible, and that happened to Monica Seles. Here's number 4. April 2011, who did Prince William, Duke of Cambridge, marry? He married Kate Middleton. Number 5. Which state joined the U.S. on April 28th, 1788? New York, Vermont, Kentucky, or Maryland? It was the state of Maryland. Number 6. April 26, 2011. Which performance-oriented competition TV show debuted? A singing competition called The Voice. Number 7. Which Boeing aircraft made its maiden flight on April 9th, 1967? 737, 747, 767, or a 711? Correct answer here is the infamous 747. Number 8. April of 1994, the lead singer of which alternative rock band committed suicide? Grunge rock band named Nirvana, Kurt Cobain. Number 9, 20 points on April 1st, 1997 as an April Fool's joke. Which 2 game show hosts traded jobs hosting each other's shows? Two of the biggest game shows still going. It was Alex Trebek and Pat Sajak, Jeopardy and Wheel of Fortune. Number 10, April 23rd, 2005, the very first YouTube video uploaded entitled Me at the What? Mall, Zoo, Camp, or Jail? 3 seconds. It is Zoo, me at the zoo. Moving on to the final round, we'll do 9 regular questions and then that final boss question worth up to 100 points depending on your answer. You'll see what's happening with that. Here's number 1. .au is the internet domain for which country? Correct answer for number 1 is, logically, Australia. It finally makes sense. One of those. Number 2, which Major League Baseball team did Japanese player Ichiro Suzuki join in 2001? Wow, so long ago. Amazing player. He joined the Seattle Mariners. Number 3, which candy was invented by inventors whose last names were Mars and Murray? It's related to their name, obviously. The answer is M&M's. All right, let's go to number 4, a 20-point question. The Pyrenees mountain range separates which 2 European countries? You don't have to get both to get points. If you get one, you get 10 points. If you get both, you get 20 points. If you get none, you get 0 points, but that's not going to happen because here are your answers. It separates France and Spain. Number 5, what is the dot on the lowercase I called? A peck, a tittle, a tatter, or a tipper? That little dot is called a tittle. Moving on to number 6, which famous US location has Stranger's Gate as its main entrance? In New York, it's the entrance to Central Park. Number 7, Mariah Carey's song Fantasy samples which 80s hit? Holiday, Footloose, Genius of Love, or Billie Jean? It samples Genius of Love by the Tom Tom Club. Here's number 8. Which South American country has LADE as their national airline? That's the national airline for Argentina. Number 9, madal, snare, and tupan are all types of what musical instrument? Those are types of drums. It is time for that final boss question. You'll see there's up to 8 potential answers, but you're going to try to guess the best, highest, top answer. Any answer on the board will score you points. You'll have about 25 seconds to make your best guess. Score the points on the left of the answer. The category is another app. Which non-pre-installed app is the most downloaded of all time in the US? This is 2026 data. Good luck. Keep in mind, this is of all time, not just 2026. Three seconds. Write down your answer. Here are your apps. 30 points for Netflix. 40 points for CapCut. 50 points for Messenger. 60 points if you put Snapchat. 70 points for WhatsApp. 80 points for TikTok. 90 points for Instagram. And still the number 1 app. 100 points for Facebook. Man, that thing is a juggernaut. Hey, I'm Jimmy, Original Content Trivia. Thanks for playing. Really appreciate you watching my videos because this is all I really want to do all day is make these videos for you. Have some fun today, you guys. Go out and drink more coffee because coffee is life. Bye.